Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Big Fork Friday Social Distancing Edition. Please welcome your host to the stage, or should I say screen, Rosa.
Hello out there. We are coming to you live on YouTube this time. What? Because an unnamed other social platform has changed its weird settings. Good times. But luckily we're improvisers, so we're ready for anything. I can hear a dog. So we have some very exciting improv for you tonight. We are performing improv live on the internet. All our players are safely ensconced in their own homes. In the meantime, as I introduce the show, can I get you guys to comment below some professions and activities as offers? So that's professions or activities. So we are very excited today to be performing improv for you. And you may be asking yourself, what is that? What is improv? Isn't everything improv? I guess so. But really, the main thing that's improv is improvised comedy. That's what we're doing tonight. We are making everything up on the spot. Everything you see on this screen has not been planned, has not been drafted, it's not been scripted, it's not been rehearsed. It is completely improvised, made up on the spot. We usually do this in real life every Friday night. Big Fork puts on shows, but because we're respecting social distancing, we're doing our bit. We're all here instead online for you. So let me just see how we're going with some offers. We've got some coming through, got some offers coming through. Thank you very much. Keep them coming. So sometimes I like to describe improv in more florid terms. So if you would imagine yourself walking along the beach, you walk along the beach and you see a stick. It's a perfect stick for drawing things in the sand. And the sand is a perfect texture. It's the perfect amount of dampness, and you start drawing and you draw the most beautiful masterpiece. It's a portrait of you and your family, and it brings a tear to your eye, and you're like, oh my God. You get your phone out, you're about to take a photo when whoosh, the waves come in, sweep it away. It's gone forever. That's improv. One time only, opening and closing night. So this is very exciting. And thanks for all of the offers, everyone. So the show we're going to do tonight, we're going to require improvisers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring them on. And what I want you to do is clap and cheer. And in the comments, clap and cheer for the players as they come to the stage. I'll call their name out and they will appear before you. In the mixer, the first half of the show, we have Ben Snaith. Give it up. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. We have Brad Daniels. Yeah, Brad. Hell
Yo,
yeah.
what up?
Woo. We've got Chloe.
Hey, hello,
Nice.
internet.
We've got Jeremy.
Hello, internet.
We've got Joe. Hell yeah.
Hi.
We've got Taylor.
Hey.
Logan. Logan coming to us all the way from Melbourne. Give it up. And Sandon. Whoop. Yeah, nice. These are our casts for the first half. I'm going to be emceeing the show. So for the first scene, though, we don't need all of you guys. We just need Brad and Ben S. If you guys could just stay on screen. And you guys are going to be doing a scene where you're two fishermen who are friends. Off you go.
Another day, another talking fish pond.
I'm sick of catching all these talking fish. I want a fish that stays quiet for a change.
We need quiet fish, Brad. We need quiet fish. Silent
Let me
fish.
tell you something.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Oh, here we go again.
The loudmouth fish.
Hey,
Mouth face.
God.
Yeah, you heard this one? A fish walks into a lake. That's all I got.
That's not even a joke.
All right,
That's not
bye-bye.
It's not a joke.
Oh,
It's just something you
gosh.
said.
Because fish can't walk.
Oh, he's the punchline fish, Brad. That's
Taylor.
the punchline fish.
Taylor's the funniest fish ever.
God.
Only because you fill in my jokes, Jeremy. Oh, he's being
Okay.
captured.
They're
Next
so
time.
good together, Brad.
Look,
And here's the
oh,
philosophical fish, making you question why I'm even talking.
I don't want to have a philosophical, an existential crisis right now. I just want to catch some fish.
Yeah, we're in a boat. We've got some beer. We've got some shanties. We don't want to hear no jokes from no fishes, right?
Okay,
All,
hop back
all
in the
philosophical conundrums. We don't want none of it.
Yeah.
How about a racist rant down from a fish?
Ah.
There's those octopi with their
And
extra arms.
scene! And
Yeah.
scene! Give it up. Thank you so much to all of those fish and Brad and Ben. Nice work. Now, we're trying something out where we've got the players laughing. So if you hear some laughing in the background, that's the players. If you're like, that's annoying and it's too much background noise, feel free to comment below. We're trying things out. We're trying new things. So next up, we've got a scene which I'm very excited about. It's a family dinner, and it's going to be Chloe, Logan, Joe, and Sandon, and they're at a family dinner. And this family dinner is celebrating. It's celebrating Logan's birthday. Off you go.
It's a special day, guys. Anyone remember?
I don't think it's fair that we celebrate your birthday, because when it was my birthday last week, we weren't allowed to do anything because we're isolating. So I don't actually think it's fair, Mum, that we can celebrate Logan's birthday. If we celebrate his, then I have to have a party as well.
I actually forgot both of your birthdays. Might be the
Dad,
dementia
what are you
kicking in.
doing?
Yeah.
Dad, did you remember our birthdays? Or are you just going to sit there chewing and forget our birthdays?
Yeah, look, I'm daydreaming. All of this isolating. I mean, every year you forget I even exist. I got to practically isolate from the world, and then you're like, oh, where's he gone? Oh, yeah, it's his birthday. Almost forgot.
I'm beginning to learn some very unfortunate truths about this family, particularly our parents. Chloe, I think our parents are not that nice.
No, I agree. I mean, we should be a family. We should celebrate birthdays. It was my birthday last week. It's but Logan's today. I think that we have one big party tonight. Can we, Mum?
Great idea.
Okay.
Is
what do we
someone
have
going to
for
make the cake?
Well, yeah. What do we have for supplies? What's left in the cupboard?
Let me go check.
Okay.
We've got cornflakes. We've got shaving cream. And we've got a DVD of season 13 of The Simpsons.
That's like the worst season. And also, I'm celiac, so you know that I can't have cornflakes.
Oh, well, shaving cream it is then.
Shaving
Mum.
cream then.
Mum, Dad, can we just go to Coles or something and just like wait in the queue and just get me like a chocolate cake, because this is really unfair.
You can't go to Coles. If we go to Coles, people will die. You will die. Mum
At the
will
moment,
die.
that doesn't seem like a very bad option, to be honest.
Look, it's the option I wanted to go with. I mean,
Yeah.
better than here. Oh, whose birthday is it again?
It's my birthday. It's a terrible party.
Yeah, but it was mine last week and everybody forgot. So I think mine comes forward and yours gets pushed to next week.
I just wanted a nice day where we can forget about all the problems with this dysfunctional family and just have a nice day where we could relax and eat some shaving cream.
Look, that's my shaving cream, and every time I put it on my face, I think about the fact that you guys never, ever celebrated my birthday.
And see! Wow. A very tense family that I feel like would be challenging to be stuck in quarantine with. Respect.
That's why I live by myself.
So we've got excellent. And now it's time for a game that involves all the performers from the first half. If everyone wants to come back onto the virtual stage, we're about to play a game called Sex With Me. Now, remember earlier when you gave us those excellent offers? Those were for this game. So in this game, people will be... sorry, I got distracted because my cat is about to fall off the TV cabinet. People go... Sorry. People will be saying how these things are like sex with them. This is not necessarily a heterosexual. It's just for fun, all right? So don't get too weird in the comments. I know what YouTube's like. I've been on YouTube. Cool. So the first thing we're gonna see is sex with me is like an lumberjack. A lumberjack.
Sex with me. Wow.
You go, Brad.
Sex with me is like a lumberjack. It's rough and hot, smelly, and at the end you end up floating down a river.
Sex with me is like a lumberjack.
Because Monty Python have sung songs about it.
Sex with me is like a lumberjack. I also like to smash up lots of wood.
Me is like a lumberjack. I got the axe last week.
Sex with me is like surfing. Sex with me is like surfing.
Sex with me is like surfing. I often wipe out partway through it.
Sex with me is...
Surfing. It's way too frothy.
Sex with me is like surfing. It's a good idea to put a wetsuit on beforehand.
Sex with me is like surfing. You don't want to go during Shark Week.
Sex with me is like surfing.
Oh, you go, Brad. Yeah.
Make sure you wax first.
Okay. All right. Sex with me is like an actuary. Now, I'll read out the whole offer. Sex with me is like an actuary, in brackets, business professional who deals with the measurement and management of risk and uncertainty, close brackets. You don't have to say that whole thing.
Sex with me is like actuary. I don't understand any of it.
Sex with me is like an actuary. No one wants it.
Sex with me is like an actuary. I lost it at the job description.
Sex with me is like an actuary. It can work anywhere. One person who knows gets that joke.
Sex with me is like an actuary. You're going to be calculating a high risk, baby.
Sex with me is like playing Scrabble.
Sex with me is like playing Scrabble because you're putting some words down and then some words across and hoping to get lots of points.
Sex with me is like Scrabble. It's really, really, really boring.
Sex with me is like Scrabble. You'd rather be playing Monopoly.
Sex with me is like Scrabble. If you can spell out fart, you win.
With me is like Scrabble. It reminds me that I don't know many big words.
Sex with me is like Scrabble. You got to fumble around in the bag for a bit.
No.
Hey.
No bad words allowed.
It's like a sommelier, a wine taster.
Oh.
Who's in our audience?
Sex with me is like a sommelier. It always gets spit out.
Oh, damn.
Sex with me is like a sommelier. It comes in red or white.
Oh. Sex with me is like a sommelier. It sounds fancy, but it's really not.
Sex with me is like a sommelier. Often they're just faking it most of the time.
Oh.
Sex with me is like a sommelier. I love it when you make me feel stupid.
Me is like a sommelier. Sounds so much better when it's a French word.
Sex with
Sex with me is like a sommelier. There's a lot of weird tastes going on.
Sex with me is like a sommelier. Sex with me is like a sommelier. It's got fruity notes and nutty aftertastes.
Oh, that's surprisingly graphic. Sex with me. Give it up. Oh my goodness. All right. So now we're going to see our next scene is going to be we're going to have Taylor and Ben Snaith. and you guys are two housemates, and one of you has done something wrong in the house, something really boring and normal, and you're talking about it.
Hi, Taylor.
Yeah, hey Ben. Nice to see you back from work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, I know that you thought I was going to work today,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
but Taylor,
Yes, Ben.
while you spent your entire day in your bedroom watching things,
Uh-huh.
I was in the fridge rearranging it so that I could sit inside of it for a while. And it was so cold, Taylor. It was so cold in there.
Don't you lie to me. Tell me, did you get inside the crisper?
It's where I put my feet.
That's where our fruit children live.
They're squashed, Taylor. They're squashed. I'm sorry, Taylor.
Why?
I'm sorry.
Ben, why? Why would you get inside our fridge and reorganize it? Don't tell me. You didn't throw out things with just slightly expired dates, right? You kept them right there like our grandparents.
Taylor, I'm not an animal. I put those moldy things on top of me.
Oh my
I
God.
lifted them out and then I sat inside and I put them on top of me like a type of blanket.
Yeah.
It was like a family reunion inside of the fridge.
Hey, baby. Are you going to get back inside me?
Don't tempt me. Shh, Brad.
I'm so cold.
No, don't.
Hey,
No.
it's the expired cheese that you were saving. Why don't you come back to the cool side?
Guys,
I'm yesterday's date, but I'm here for you
She's-
right now.
Guys, she's not ready to see you guys. She's not ready.
I need you inside of
Squish
me.
tomato.
I'll be waiting for you, slowly rotting and
Taylor,
expiring.
it's not what you think.
Oh,
It's not what
no.
you think, Taylor. It's not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Get inside of me.
Ben,
It's just so nice in there, Taylor.
just tell me the truth.
Taylor saved me. He squished me.
I'm your third daughter, and I've just molded into a leftover birthday cake.
What do you want the truth about, Taylor? What
Is
do you
this-
need the truth about?
This isn't your first time curled up in the Kelvinator, right? I've seen footprints on the doors.
He's beaten me so often. So often.
Scene! I thought we were going to get a return of the cheese. But Chloe didn't get the return of the cheese. That's very, very... excellent work. All right. Now we're going to see, that was a very, obviously, we saw some group work there, but we're going to see another two-person scene with Sandon and Logan. And you two are supervillains.
How did you know?
Supervillains. And that is most of, you know, you could be friends. That's it. Off you go.
Hey, Captain End of the World.
Please. When we're not at work, just call me Frank, okay?
I know, it's just like world domination is just like so yesterday. And it's just like, can we just like dominate the world by just like slowly putting up coffee prices? Like, it's just so much better for us. It's better for me.
Look, I've tried it all. I've tried the super lasers. I tried the Shark Tanks. I tried all the outrageous schemes. I'm thinking of just going into finance and just changing that way. I mean, who says I got to wear a costume with my underpants on the outside and a hat with a bomb on it? just to be super villainy. I could just wear a suit.
I know there's I can't even find my underpants because there's no laundromats in this city, and that's why I wanted to be a villain.
Oh, sorry. That was my first evil thing, was to destroy all the laundromats in the city. I was starting low. Yeah, I didn't.
That was actually a pretty good tactic. I mean, no one ever went to those laundromats, and I think I found some people hiding in them. So we scared the public, that's for sure.
Okay, But listen, Steve, or as you know, in the profession, two-a-day margarita man.
That was my last villain name, but yeah.
Oh, you've changed it? What are you now?
I'm actually now Lord Domination of one continent.
Is that Antarctica?
Yeah, I know.
That's not a proper continent. You can't claim that one. Okay, the league's never allowed. By the way, I've got a plan anyway. Hear me out.
Okay.
Now, you say you want to raise coffee prices. I'm thinking along the lines of what happens if we just spread rumors online about, coffee causes cancer or coffee is bad for your teeth. Okay, that one's true. But the point is, what if we do that? We won't have to leave our homes. We can sleep in, and we get to stabilize the world that way.
And I've actually got a great villain name for myself and yourself for that. You ready to hear it?
Go on.
Okay. I'll be called Mark Zuckerberg. You'll be Bill Gates. How does that sound?
That's it. Ooh, spicy political content. Nice. Yes. Thank you very much, Sandon and Logan. And now our final scene of the mixer is going to be our good friends Joe, Chloe, Brad, and Jeremy. And you guys, you're having a business meeting. And your business meeting is about your offer for the business meeting is the word swimming. That's it.
Sorry.
You're in a business meeting, and your offer for the meeting is the word swimming.
Oh, swimming. Okay.
Yeah, off you go.
So, you're probably wondering why I invited you into the jacuzzi for this meeting.
I was wondering that, Brad.
Yes.
Now,
I'm not complaining.
Sorry?
I'm not complaining. The jacuzzi is a good spot for the meeting. Yep.
Now, did everyone read the invitation that I sent through Express?
I just saw the jacuzzi part.
Okay, yeah. So everyone does appear to be still wearing their clothes. I wanted to do this as a team bonding exercise.
Is there any way we can do it by keeping our clothes on?
Well, I mean, it's very unorthodox, but I guess we could try.
Okay.
It's just my shin and my knees are very ugly, so
Good. I'm glad you brought that up. That's part of what I wanted to talk to you about today.
My shin and my knees?
Yes. There's a lot of body dysmorphism going on in the office. And I thought we should combat this head on. What was it you said the other day, Joe?
I was just saying that
Frank, I was talking to Joe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Me, I'm Joe. I was probably just mumbling something, to be honest. I don't want to get in trouble. I feel like I'm getting in trouble.
You said something about your hideous face?
No, that was me. I said she had a hideous face.
Oh, I'm sorry, Frank. Sorry, don't forget I said anything. That's not body dysmorphism. That's just someone making a comment about how you look.
Well, but I have body dysmorphia, I think, about myself.
So can I just interrupt here? Can I just ask how all of this is relating to us?
I welcome your interruptions.
How does this all relate to us being in a jacuzzi with you? Naked.
Well, obviously the only way to get past. Now, I did a lot of training on this. The only way to get past body dysmorphia is to reveal yourself to your co-workers. I had a lot of the success in my last posting with this very tactic. When I
So
was
everyone
running...
at your last work saw your ugly toes?
He worked at the nudist resort.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
But we're not at the nudist resort anymore.
Nobody cares about that stuff at the nudist resort. We
Thank
care.
you very much, Joe. Thanks for that. I was wondering, how is it possible that this man does not know how illegal his behavior is? But I guess least ever known is the nudist resort. All right. Well, let's everyone who was in the first half, turn your cameras back on and give them a virtual round of applause. You did it the first half. Nice. Air horn out. Excellent work, guys. Well, thank you for being in the first half. Now, if you'll just chuff off, you've done a great job. And we're going to do another half of improv now. And the second half is our classic show called Cool Story Bro, which we've never done online before. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to introduce the cast, and then I'll introduce you to our special guest storyteller. The important thing about this show is that the storyteller is telling true stories from their life that will then inspire the improv. But the stories that they're telling haven't been planned. They don't know what stories they're going to tell or what they're going to be about. It's pretty exciting, right? Yes, it is. Applause. Thank you. So let us bring on the cast for the second half. And I want you guys to go crazy in the comments, clapping in the comment way for Adam.
What up, YouTube? What up, YouTube? Smash that like button. Yeah.
We got Anne.
Woo! Woohoo! Here I am.
We got
Yeah,
Ben Key. Yeah, nice. We got Cameron. We got
Hello, I'm here now. I'll be doing a review.
we got Mark.
Hey!
And we got Reese.
Hello, it's time for a improv unboxing.
And then we got Taylor. Woo!
You thought you were rid of me.
No, she's back, baby. All right. Well, in this show, I actually don't. I'm not in as much control. Very rude. So, but what's going to happen is that all our players will turn off their cameras, and we'll have the storyteller come on. So, for all the players to turn off their cameras now, you're all wonderful. You're all beautiful. Thank you so much. Except for Cameron, obviously. Yeah, it's Cameron's time. And I'm going to welcome to the screen, our wonderful storyteller for tonight. She is originally from Brisbane. She's a wonderful actor, improviser. She's hilarious. She's performed in international improv festivals, and she currently lives in Barcelona, and she's joining us from Barcelona. It's Leanne Shellshear. Give it up for Leanne. Woo!
Hello, YouTube.
Here she is. So earlier, you guys gave a bunch of random offers, and I forgot to just now get some words for you. So instead, I'm gonna get some words for you, Leanne. I'm gonna do them myself. I should have probably just thought those in my own head instead of saying all those thoughts aloud, but that's fine. So a word for you is table. How's that strike you, Leanne? Table.
Table is an excellent word to start a story. Table makes me think of a time when I was younger. So when I was younger, we used to go down with my family on holidays to a little place called Wagga Wagga. Shout out to everyone in Wagga Wagga, one of the most happening cities in Australia. That's where my family lived. So we used to go down there every second Christmas, and we would drive, and it would take days. So it would be me and my brother and sister packed in the back seat. And I was always in the middle because I was the youngest. So there was a lot of tantrums. I would ask, are we there yet? Maybe every half an hour. And my parents would tell me in some sort of television show we were watching at the time, how much time was left. So they'd say like, there's 6 Simpsons episodes left. And that's how we would kind of like learn time and know how long this crazy drive would take. Anyway, the drive was difficult. The drive was difficult. Seeing my family was lovely, but the drive was a challenge. So as we got older and my brother and sister became cooler, as you do when you get older, they were like ready to stay home. So they didn't come anymore on this drive down south. And so the first year they weren't coming, I was thrilled. So I thought, like, I'm gonna have the whole back seat to myself. I'm gonna be like relaxing on the beach, drinking a cocktail. Oh no, I was probably like 12. I wasn't drinking a cocktail. But I thought, like, this is it. This is the holiday where I get to really spread out and enjoy myself. And then my parents said, our family friend Barry, who took up lots of different activities, like one month he was making bread with all different types of seeds in it. The next month he was like making candles. Anyway, this month he'd taken up table making, and he'd made a coffee table that he decided would be gifted to someone down in Wagga Wagga. So I was rammed to the side of the back seat with this gigantic coffee table next to me. There was no relaxing in the backseat on this holiday. I was uncomfortable the whole time.
Hey.
And that's my story.
Awesome. Thanks, Leanne. And now we'll see some improv scenes inspired by that wonderful story.
We see Cameron and Taylor, two pilots in the cockpit. Thank you for flying Qantas from Sydney to Houston. We've got some lovely weather outside, looking to make a good run. We're just 213 episodes of Media Bites away from Houston. Bloody hate these long overhauls.
Oh, tell me about it. First it's 200 and something media bites one way. Then you flip around and it's 5,000 TikToks. Like, it's hard to keep track. It's hard to keep track.
Well, you know, when the man upstairs, Alan Joyce, tells us we got to use an increment of time that people understand. We just make it work. Media Bites is as important as ever these days because we've got so much reporting going on around around town that we've got to make sure that we're holding other media outlets to account.
Look, that's fine. That's fine. But ever since they moved to an online platform, I had to do the conversions. There's so many more conversions I have to do. I don't know if it's 15 or 30.
We cut to an entertainment system showing a video to one of the passengers. Welcome to the new Apple Watch. It's got conversions from TikToks to Media Bites and other time-saving platforms right on your phone, right on your wrist. That's right. You can buy that with your Qantas points right now. All you got to do is push the screen and the new Apple Watch will be available to you for 24 rainbows. Push that screen right now.
So how many Netflix subscriptions equals one Apple Watch?
For example, if you wanted to convert one Netflix subscription to Thingo, you would just type into your thing and it would say 24 Netflix subscriptions.
I know, but that's if I have the Apple Watch, which I don't currently have. So if I want to buy the Apple Watch, how many Netflix subscriptions is it going to cost? You should be able to tell me because I don't have the watch yet.
That's right. This system is also an AI which is able to communicate to the passengers. I'm sorry, sir.
Oh, no. Oh.
I will give you an Apple Watch for free, and then you can buy your second one.
Wait. Did you just say you're going to give me an Apple Watch for free?
Congratulations, sir. It's under your desk. I've removed your safety equipment.
Oh, my God.
And I've put in a free Apple Watch just for you.
Where's my seatbelt?
To the cabin with all the passengers and one particularly frazzled stewardess. Hi everyone. You'll notice that there's some furniture in each of your seats next to you. I hope that this isn't too uncomfortable for you. In the case of the emergency, please leave the tables and chairs and dressers there. Although you do need to make sure that the safety belt is properly fastened around them.
I have a washing machine next to me.
Yes, sir.
Is it that's kind of awkward?
Good for you. Did you want an extra set of peanuts for your washing machine?
Am I allowed to use the gas cooker?
Yes, go right ahead.
Excuse me, stewardess, AI system from the...
Yes.
Yeah, I've actually got a bunch of like Alan Joyce's files in my hard drive. Do I have to keep them here as well? or can I delete them?
Listen, you're actually an employee, so I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's going to be just fine. Okay, so you
Okay,
just keep
I'll
your.
leave them
I hope
alone.
those are comfortable for you.
It's just getting really squishy in here. Like I'm.
Yeah, I know.
This is,
It's really look. Everybody's just going to have to just deal with it the way that it is. So yes, you can cook, but just make sure you're not cooking any meat because there's a lot of vegetarians. And you, sir, are just going to have to sit next to your washer and enjoy the vibrations. Okay?
Do you want your scarf?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Can I
Here,
just say, with
give it
this
to me.
fire going, I think we only have like one Game of Thrones episode worth of air left.
Oh my God. Okay,
Yeah.
everybody, brace for it. I'm gonna go and tell the captains.
I've got to go into the black box to save myself. Goodbye.
We cut to black, and we see Adam listening to Cameron ask him a favor. Hey, Adam.
Yes.
I noticed you catch the bus to work, right?
I do, yes.
Yeah, and you the bus goes through the cultural centre, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yep, every day, yep.
Yeah, well, I was wondering, normally I would pack my daughter's lunch for her to take to work, but she's moved out of home. And I was just wondering if I give you her lunch every morning at say 5 a.m., I'll just come to your house and knock on the door.
Mm-hmm.
If you could stop off at the cultural centre and walk down to the ABC studios and give her her lunch, and then.
Right. This is the daughter who moved out last week, half a street away.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
well,
Right.
you're a quarter of a street away from me, so it's a little bit more convenient.
Obviously, yeah.
And we realised that she hasn't been eating lunch, so.
Do I specifically have to take it to the ABC studios, or can I just take it the other half of the street up to her?
Well, you know, she doesn't wake up till 9 o'clock, so
Right.
I noticed you go to
Right.
work at about 7:15. You'd be giving the lunch to security, and they then pass it on to her.
Right. Do you have any security measure to make sure that the security at ABC doesn't eat the lunch? That's all I'm worried about. That's all I'm worried about.
It will be a padlocked lunchbox. So when you pass it on
Cut
to security,
to the security at ABC, where Adam is passing off the lunch. Yeah, let's see what you got.
Yeah, it's just a padlocked lunch. It's for Cameron's daughter.
Yeah, what's the combination?
I don't know the combination. No, I don't. They didn't.
Oh, I'm gonna need the combination in order to let this lunch go by.
Hey, you're telling me he wouldn't even give me the combination. He's so worried that I would eat the lunch that's inside there. Apparently, it's a very delicious lunch.
Must be a pretty good lunch.
Oh, mate, you have not tasted this guy's sandwiches. Like my mate Cameron, he makes beautiful sandwiches.
This is a paper bag, sir.
Yeah, but it's got a padlock on it, and therefore we cannot get into it.
It's like Fort Knox, it is.
That's right. You know social rules. If there's a lock on something, can't get into it.
Yeah.
Taylor.
Hey, nice. That's great. We're now gonna get another excellent story from Leanne. Is there anything, Leanne, that you're inspired by in that run of scenes? You got something for us?
Oh, I have lots of ideas, but I think it's more fun if I get a new word.
All right, no worries. Well, I'll just very conveniently during that break when I wasn't on screen, the cat tried to get involved, meowed at me. You know, it's a good time. So this your offer is video games. Video games.
Whew. So during this quarantine, I've had quite an introduction to video games and how much they can be involved in one person's life. So I've had the pleasure of having my partner move in with me while I've been locked down for weeks, who brought with him his PlayStation. And I have never known a man to love a machine quite as much as he loves that PlayStation. And it's in fact, it's turned into quite a house situation whereby me and my other flatmate are often on Zoom or doing things like this. And so he can't play FIFA against his friends. So we've come to the point in the household where we need to schedule out our days and our weeks so that there is enough time for FIFA amidst other plans like this one. But at the same time, what I've also been doing is joining in a little bit of the video playing. So I've been playing a game where I need to cook things online instead of real life. And what I found is that some of them are really stressful, these games for me. So I've been playing this like game where I have to chop things and like steam things, and there's like multiple steps to put together sushi which seems silly because you don't even get to eat it. But anyway, I've been having kind of nightmares or like dreams that keep running on about what I've been playing in the video game. So I wake up really stressed, like I left the steamer basket on the fire and we haven't put any nori with the rice yet, and we've missed 3 orders, and I think that he's playing next to me at the same time. So I turn to him and I'm like, "Are the orders ready yet?" And he doesn't know what I'm talking about, obviously. But I think what I've learned is that video games are a good thing for him to have a little bit of peace and quiet and time to himself. But I maybe shouldn't be playing as well.
Thank you so much. And now for some scenes inspired by the story.
Honey, you told me you wanted to be more involved and wanted to know more about the work that I was doing making video games. But look, it's not that simple, you know, because I'm making 3D games and look, sit down. I've prepared your workstation there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take you through a history of every single video game that has ever started. Back in the 60s in MIT, they had this similar game. It was like a space game where you had to like shoot things.
No. I thought when you asked me to move in, that it was like so that we could just spend time together, like together, you and I.
Well, I mean, I can't live with someone who doesn't understand everything about me, can I?
Well, I understand enough about you, darling, that I like being with you and talking to you and being here. But I think your machine is just a little bit...
I like talking to you as well, and that's why I got the DNA results from DNA Plus, and it tells me here that you're partly English.
Why did you do this to us? Why?
Because I love you so much. I need to know everything about you, where every single strand of hair came from. And I thought you felt the same way about me.
Yeah, I got delivery here.
Yeah, that'll be for us. Yep.
I think these are your VR headsets.
Yep, we're gonna put these VR headsets on. Was there a game with it as well, or?
Oh yeah, there's games.
Oh, thank you very much.
There's some external stuff. There's some like add-ons. I'm not even sure what they do.
Put on the gloves, honey. Put on the gloves.
Yep. I'll leave you to it. You don't need to sign. All right?
Oh, thank you. This machine
we cut to inside the virtual reality where they have avatars that look like Ben and Taylor.
Oh,
so
darling.
Honey, I don't know why you've brought me into this virtual reality world to continue the same discussion. Like, can't we just go back into normal reality and like, okay, well, we can play the game too, but I
think it's time that we discussed, and the only way that I can really properly get into this is if I'm doing something at the same time. So,
we cut back to outside the video game where Adam and Mark are talking. Did you just beat my high score?
I don't know what I was doing, but yes,
this is literally the first game you've ever played in your life, and you beat my high score in the first second?
I just have some natural aptitude that I didn't think I had, darling.
Oh my God.
Maybe I do like these games.
You're the video game player that will save us from everything.
Can we do the sushi game again?
Honey, we can do whatever game you want to do because you are the one. Oh God. Okay, I'm going to switch it back on. We're going to turn back into our avatars. Beep.
We cut back to inside. Oh, honey, I find it much easier to sort of express feelings in this virtual reality, and like I've sort of been a little bit distant, but
I just have one
Hello,
question.
I am Blorgon, the evil villain that will destroy you all in this game. Pew, pew,
Oh,
pew, pew.
I'm so sorry, Ben. I didn't want you to find out like this.
have you been
Oh, hello. It's you again.
cheating? Oh.
My laser blasters are getting charged.
We cut back to outside the game where Adam and Mark are, oh my god, I can't believe you. Wait, who is that at the door? Is that Wargon?
Yes, it's Wargon.
Oh my god. Oh.
Mark, as the one, was able to take me out of the video game world. And now I'm here.
That's it. I'm
I would
turning
like
off
you
in
to
real
marry me.
life. I'm turning off in real life.
Oh, Wargon, I'm so glad that you've come out.
I don't have laser blasters out here, but I still love you.
My lasers are
You got a
focused on you.
delivery here? Sorry, got a delivery, got some laser blasters.
You got them out of the game for me.
I did.
You don't need to sign. You don't need to sign.
Destroy all humans.
No!
Apart from you, of course. Apart from you. Apart from you. Just everyone else.
Oh, Wargon, I love you so much.
Destroy.
We fade to black, and we come across a farm where all the new lambs have come out into the clearing and having a chat.
Meh.
Meh. Meh. Meh.
Meh.
Meh.
It's a good chat, guys. It's a good chat.
This grass is good.
I'm still a baby, so I don't know many words.
Can I just interject? Meh.
Good point. Good point.
Good point.
Here,
Yeah.
here.
Meh.
I miss my mom.
Oh,
Mom.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Quick question. What is everyone's top 5 things that they've seen in their short life?
Grass.
Grass.
Right?
Grass.
Oh, yes, grass.
Quick question. Just a quick. If someone else has said grass, do I have to come up with a different thing? Are we
Yeah.
looking for 30 unique things?
Good point.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's my first hypothetical. I don't know.
You're
Who's
doing
the
so
chair?
well.
Who's the chair?
Quick question. Are you doing this? Are you writing a list for BuzzFeed? Is that what you're writing? And you want to know all of our favorite things, so you can sell it to BuzzFeed? Is that what you're doing?
BuzzFeed.
BuzzFeed. Oh, you're not a lamb at all.
She's a BuzzFeed in lamb's clothing.
Oh,
Better write you all up. Come back here.
quick question.
No.
Quick question.
Yes.
What's a BuzzFeed?
I think I can answer that. Zip. It's a little bit like Junkie, but less news focused. Hi, I'm a reporter from Junkie. I'm doing a 30-day expose living as a lamb.
Oh, me too. I'm doing a top 5 things that lambs like to do that are just like humans.
Oh man, I like barbed wire.
You like that? Like that?
That's so fascinating. Hi, I'm a reporter for Vice. I'd like to really get into depth in your barbed wire habit.
I think this is one for you. This is one for you, Vice.
Thank you, yes.
Yeah, Junkie only does fun reporting. I'm out of here.
I like to
Tonight on the 7:30 report, we're going to talk to this bunch of reporters that are all dressed up and hiding as lambs. Thank you for the 7:30 report. Oh no, here we go, another reporter dressed up as a lamb.
Fox News.
Oh, Oh,
I'm
gee,
out.
I'm-
I gotta
I'm
go.
out.
Well, that's the end of the improv for tonight. Oh my God, what? Ending on a high note, everyone unzipping their skin. Everyone's favorite ending to any scene. We got Leanne back on here. Give it up for our storyteller, Leanne, our first virtual storyteller, all the way from Barcelona. A true big.
Now I'm going to have new nightmares about lambs unzipping their own skin. Thank you, Big Fork. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Leanne. Thanks for being in this. Let's
Thanks
get
for
all the
having me.
performers back on their cameras. Give it up for all these guys and who are in the second half. Smash it. Give everyone come back on from the whole show. Come on, if you can. And we've been theatre. We are doing these live streams every Friday night so that we can bring fun for you guys and have fun ourselves. All these guys are awesome performers and doing awesome stuff. We are going to be doing Friday night live streams. I know that some people are doing online stuff, so they can check that in the comments. And also Big Fork's going to be coming out with a podcast to get it in your podcast for our sketch comedy. So that'll be happening soon. It's my job to edit it, so it's on me. I'll be putting it out. There's a bunch of these guys have sent in sketches. So good work. Reese did, Ben, Taylor. Thanks so much for joining us today. And all I have to say to wrap it up is that you're all wonderful. And also, yeah. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a great weekend. And we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for coming.
Bye.
I love you.
Bye.